Hello everybody, welcome on back to Taste Test right here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus Rex. I'm Sean, and every Wednesday and Sunday you can watch me try the weird, the wonderful, and the limited edition. Subscribe down below for more and ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thank you for joining me today as we try the Doritos Late Night Zesty Jalapeno Popper. This is simultaneously a very exciting and very boring release to me, or I guess maybe unexciting release. I love the late night bags or the late night chips that they've done in the past, but I don't necessarily love Zesty Jalapeno Poppers. Now the question would be does Sean know what a popper is? No, it's not even really on the bag. So we're kind of just flying blind on this one. The late nights have been really solid. They've done two previously. They did the Taco Supreme Super Shoot. I had this in my head, and then I started recording, and everything fell out of my brain. But they had Zesty Taco. No, that was the Cheez-It. Loaded Taco, I think, was the first one that they did, and then they did the cheeseburger one. I believe that was last year. Both of those were superb. They were fantastic, and I've seen the taco available widely in various sizes of bags, like the one that I have here and the smaller like gas station size bag. So if you missed those, look for them. They are now no longer Kroger exclusive, it seems. And they did see, I believe it's the sizzling cheeseburger was the one that they had for the cheeseburger one. I saw those in the smaller bags at a 7-Eleven one time. I bought what appeared to be the last two bags. Haven't seen them since. Those are the ones that I would like to come back a little bit more because I prefer cheeseburgers to tacos. However, both of them were very good. If you see them, try those for sure. And it appears that they might both have expired in their Kroger exclusivity, which I'm only assuming that this one is at Kroger exclusively because the other two have been. And I saw that at Kroger, but I hadn't seen it anywhere else. It's very weird. This bag was kind of expensive. It was $5.50 to $5.50, I think. I didn't buy this with the 2x2 get 2 free. That whole debacle. Anyway, so this was an expensive bag of chips. But we still haven't really eclipsed that $7.50 peanuts yet. Yeah, find it at Kroger or Fred Meyer. If you're in the area, my area at least, we have Fred Meyer. Over across the state of Washington, it is Kroger. But I can't remember exactly what the store. It might literally, I don't think it's, is it Kroger? It doesn't matter. The point is that's where they are available. So let's jump in and try them out. I thought for sure I'd have more talking to do, but I also don't have to, you know? They kind of smell generic hot. That's usually one of the problems that I have with these kinds of chips is they all kind of smell similar. It doesn't feel like I'm smelling something specific. What's a specific spice? I don't necessarily smell jalapeno. I just kind of smell hot. There you go. Okay. All right. There's a little bit of a kick of spice to them. I feel like I'm tasting jalapeno. I don't know if my brain is tricking me or the wizards at Doritos, whoever's doing the late night, is absolutely crushing it. One of the biggest compliments I can give these chips specifically is that they're trying to kill me, which is never good for me. That's bad. But one of the best compliments I can give the Doritos, the late night specifically, is they're able to take multiple flavors and have them all show through. You talk about the taco chip that they did, you can taste what they put on the taco. They use the chip as the tortilla or as the shell, excuse me. Then you get the beef, you get the sour cream, you get the variety of flavors. I can speak more clearly on the cheeseburger taco, which tastes like a bite of cheeseburger. Of the cheeseburger taco, the cheeseburger chips, because I had them more recently. It is such a solid bite of cheeseburger. And again, you have that here with the jalapeno, the Zesty Jalapeno Poppers, where There's a couple different flavors on the front end, and then the jalapeno flavor kind of kicks in. It almost tastes like a little like watery, but it isn't bad. There's like a little bit of a kick of spice, but it's not too much. Yeah, what they're doing is truly like mind-boggling, and I would say that they are truly and honestly 3 for 3. This is easily my least favorite. I'm not the biggest jalapeno guy. I'm not the biggest spice guy. However, if we separate, not my flavor per se, what they're doing accurately, oh my goodness, the word that I can't say, real good, real solid. Again, I don't really know what a jalapeno popper is there. Well, we can look it up. What's a jalapeno popper ingredients? Jalapeno pop. Oh, that's the first result. Jalapeno poppers. Sour cream? Is that part of it? There's white in there. Oh God, I found one of those. Oh my goodness. Ingredients: jalapenos, cream cheese, garlic powder, salt and pepper, cheddar cheese. You can also do bacon, I guess, if you want. Okay, so knowing that, let's just try another chip. See how we're learning? We're being good. It didn't have quite as much jalapeno in it, which is fine. I did make sure to grab like a very flavored chip, but solid flavors in there. I feel like I got some of that sour cream because I didn't like it. That chip, I was like, oof, I'm not as big on this one. Thankfully, I had the other one first and this one second, so I wasn't quite as negative. Then I would have had to flip my tune, and that would have been a whole disaster. The point is, though, I really like what they do with the late night stuff. I was very curious about what they would do if they would bring back a third one. Taco and cheeseburger kind of makes sense. Pizza seems tricky, and I feel like most chip brands already have some variant of pizza chips. And so that one seemed like, I don't know about that. But Zesty Jalapeno Poppers is a clever way to do a third entry in this. And I think while it is my least favorite personally, I still think it is worth trying. And you can do so at Kroger stores / like Fred Meyer. They are a little expensive. At the time of recording this, which is mid-June, I don't know exactly when this is going up. At the time of recording, they did have a good sale going on, buy 2, get 2 free. So keep an eye out for that, and that might be a good way to do it, because then if you don't like it, well, it was just a free bag. If you love it, hey, I got it. And not that they're exclusive, but if you also keep an eye out for the twisted queso chips as well, that could be a good way to double those up. Even though I wasn't big on the twisted queso chips, the Beeb loves them. And if you haven't tried them, this would be a good one to pair it up with. So there you have it. Don't stop recording yet. You haven't done your outro. Oh, excuse me. And with that, that will do it for today's episode of Taste Test. You can let me know if you've tried these, if you've tried the other ones, would you like to try them? Thoughts, feelings, suggestions down in the comment section below. If you have a suggestion, just let me know what it is, where to find it. You might see it on a future episode of the show. The best way to see that future episode is to subscribe right over here. Ring the bell down below. I'll pop up in your little notifications. And then you'll be like, oh my gosh, you did that one item. Wow, that's so cool. Thanks, Sean. Wow, you're so cool, totally cool and 6'4". Oh, thanks. Really appreciate it. If you'd like to watch more of this silly show, right here, you can check out a whole playlist of Taste Test episodes. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And if you did, give it a thumbs up. We'll see you next time here on another episode of Taste Test. Until then, bon appetit.